It reads, And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium, who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came into the city, and the next day he departed at Barnabas to Derbe. So you see what Paul went through? You know what I mean? They stoned Paul. They thought Paul was dead because, you know, wicked, good or evil, the Most High, uh, whenever the Most High ready to call your spirit home, he will do that. But in this case, Paul's job wasn't done. That's why Paul was able to, you know, rise up again. Because the Most High, his work wasn't finished yet. You know, good or evil. If the Most High ain't finished with you yet on this earth, he ain't gonna take your spirit away. Right? Okay. Now, another precept. I can finish going to that account right now. Right? Uh, right? This is Salakia. Bear with me for a minute, Salakia. Right? Okay. Let me finish getting to the event. Paul was caught up into the spiritual realm. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 1. Right? Let me get it. Right? It says, It is not expedient for me, doubtless the glory. I will come to visions and revelations of the Most High. I knew a man in Mashiach about 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether or out of the body I cannot tell. The Most High knoweth, such as one caught up to the third heaven. So, Paul is speaking about himself. Says, he said the third heaven, which is considered the spiritual realm. And verse 3, and I know such a man, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell. The Most High know it. How that he was caught up with the paradise and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter. So, Paul was caught up into the third heaven, which is the spiritual realm, and the things what he see, he could not utter, because, it was like, wow, it's beautiful. Of such, verse 5, a one will I glory, yet of myself I will not glory, but mine infirmities. But though I would desire the glory, I should not be fooled, for I will say the truth, but I now forbear lest any man think me above that which he seeth me be, or that he heard of me. Because, when Paul was doing ministry, Paul, when you read the verse 25 in 2 Corinthians 11, verse 25, you find out, twice was I beaten with rods, once I was stoned, twice I suffered shipwreck. A night and day I have been in the deep, and journeys often in perils, waters and perils of robbers, and perils by my own countrymen, and perils by the heathen, and perils in the city, perils in the wilderness, and perils in the sea, and perils among false brethren. So Paul went through a lot. That's why he said, It is not expedient for me, doubtless the glory that will come to vision and revelation of the Lord. He says, Unless I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. So, Paul saw revelations, of the spiritual realm, the Most High allowed him to see it, which is a beautiful thing, beautiful, and why didn't he go on to the so-called place where you can see fire, people burning up in it? That's Jewish fable. Jewish fable, that's a bunch of mess. So I can get another precept, right? I'm gonna go to the book of Job. Let's see what Job have to say. Right? When you read Job chapter 3. Right? Job chapter 3. I started verse 16. Or has a hidden untimely bird I have not seen, not have not been as infants which never saw light. Verse 17. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. What is Job talking about? Right? We can find out. There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. You know, wherefore it is light given to him that is misery, and life unto the bitter soul. So Job is speaking about the spiritual realm. You know, so place we burn for all eternity. Just Jewish fable. You know. Anyhow, I hope you was edified. I'd like to give a praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, Shalom.